promoted to the head of the class. See you later.
That is Joey Savasia from Highland, Illinois. You just saw her on the Nate Berkus show. We're going to talk about what she was doing there and how much fun she had coming up. Welcome to Great Day St. Louis. I'm Carol Daniel, along with Matt Chambers and Kent Earhart.
Morning, all.
Yes, good morning.
Forward to meeting her. She's over on the Great Day couch.
Getting ready.
Look how cute she is sitting over there. She's all ready to go on TV. She's had one eye on the monitor watching Nate Berkus and one eye on us trying to get ready for the show.
And I say Ola because she is
high school Spanish teacher.
Yeah. She was picked for the show because she's a thrifty design diva, and she's going to share some of her style secrets and tell us about her Nate Berkus experience. One of those secrets, I'll just say, you have towels, they're not just for drying off. Sheets, not just for sleeping on.
What is it? What is it?
Muy bueno.
Tees.
Muy bueno.
Oh, my goodness.
You started an ugly trend.
Yes, I have.
Also coming up today, many of you will be playing host to family and friends this holiday season. We've got some fun ideas on how to make those guests feel right at home when they're visiting with you.
That's right. And coming up, her newest book is called An Uplifting Murder. That's nice. We'll sit down with St. Louis native and author Elaine Vitz. But first, it's time. Design time with Nate Berkus.
All right. Well, I hope you caught the Nate Berkus show today. You might recognize this lovely lady right here. Joey Savasia's house was handpicked as one of the thriftiest in America. Check this out.
Right. No, I think it looks great, actually. And I love, actually, how the room looks so layered and assembled. Because I think that's what's hard to do about design. We all want to decorate. We want the rooms to feel finished. But your room feels really finished.
Thank you.
The coffee table, books, the everything. So I think it looks, I think you did a great job.
Awesome. Thanks.
All right, great. Very cool.
Okay, so you got those words from Nate Berkus. Fresh from her appearance on the Nate Berkus show, Joey's here to tell us what that was like. We're going to see some pictures of her design style that got her onto the show. Congratulations. Welcome to Great Day.
Thank you so much.
Let's back up and talk about how this all came to be.
Sure. I entered on his website. It wasn't even a contest, and there was a little blurb that said, "Are you proud of a room?" So I wrote up a little essay and sent some pictures in, and about a month and a half later, they called me on a Thursday, and I flew out on a Monday.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was fast.
And so you just saw the show this morning.
This morning,
It aired this morning.
Yeah.
And so what was that like, sitting with Nate Berkus and doing a TV show? I mean, you're doing one now, but what was Nate Berkus like?
Oh, well, he was gorgeous and nice, and it was just a whirlwind experience. I had a driver, and they mic'd me up, and hair and makeup, and to see yourself on TV was just crazy.
Awesome.
Crazy experience, but
Awesome,
fun.
awesome. Well, let's talk about your design style. I saw some of the photos of your rooms and how you do what you do. So let's start with, you like Craigslist.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love Craigslist. It's the best invention. I just bought something off there earlier this week that I've been looking for forever. Most of my house is Craigslist.
And so you're able to find, but you find things on Craigslist and you don't use them just as they are. You redesign. I mean, tell me about that.
Most times I change them up. Like the picture that you saw in my living room, the end table, I painted that. It was like $15. The entryway table was like $40, and I painted that white. It was a dresser, but I made it into an entryway table. And then my father-in-law turned an old mid-century modern dresser into a media unit. He just took the door or the drawers off and then turned it into a door. So when you're watching TV, you can open it up, and then when you're not, you can close it. So,
and you can see that. Now look on the back wall.
Yeah.
That's artwork, not its intended purpose either.
No. They're ceiling medallions that you would use for like fans or chandeliers. And I just found them online and hung them up with those Velcro strips. And they're on my wall.
See, I would never think of Velcro strips nor the ceiling medallion as an art piece. And you also, I mentioned the use of towels and the use of sheets for different, what do you do with those? Well,
I have a couple, the floral pillows on my couch are actually towels from Home Goods. They were like $5. And so there's a very expensive fabric that mimics that. So I swooped those up, and my mom helped me make those. And then there's the pillows on my 2 chairs, and those were sheets.
That is amazing. So you have an eye for color.
Hopefully.
A lot of us, we're afraid to put too much color or to not completely match our color. But you say what about that?
Yeah, don't be afraid of that. It adds a little element of surprise, and I used to be afraid of that too. I thought if I was going to have blue and brown, then it had to be blue and brown throughout the entire room. And it just got to be too much of like a showroom where it didn't feel personalized. So I love pink, and my husband doesn't care if I use pink in the room, so we just kind of infused pink in there and greens and yellows, and it's kind of a representation of my personality and his, and it just works. If you like it, you can make it work.
And don't be afraid of mixing pattern and color, because the pillows on your couch and your, for instance, what we're looking at now, who would think to put those two together but you? Yeah,
a lot of people say now that like animal prints are neutral, so you can use those as pops in a room. And florals are coming back in a major way. So you're seeing old, vintage, big, bright florals, and a lot of people are using those all over their house as well.
You mentioned Craigslist, but you also, you say don't forget about the thrift store.
Oh yeah, I go there every Friday. Every Friday after school I go there, and I usually get vases, or I got a set of bamboo chairs, which were awesome, like less than $40 for 6 of them. So I always make time to do that too.
Are your students excited that you?
They are excited. They're so sweet. They're excited.
You should have given them an assignment to in Spanish to.
Yeah, they are. Hopefully they're watching right now.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I know it was a great experience, and we have posted a link to Joey's blog on greatdaystlouis.com, and she's will help walk you through some of her design tips and tell you how to make your room look like that. That looks like a $2,000 piece of furniture right there.
Yeah, $15.
15 bucks. Gotta love it. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Matt, I know you love something that looks like $2,000 but actually costs $15.
You're speaking my language, Carol. Yes, thank you very much. And Joey, so nice of you to stop by for us. You go to Nate Berkus, you get hair and makeup, you get a car, you get mic'd up. You come to Great Day, you get mic'd up. That's how it works from national to local. All right, everybody, so raise your hand.